Okay, so next topic is decide to do. ことにする. Let's listen up first what Andy says.
It's something you wouldn't do no matter what happened. Let's move on to decide to do with ことにする. ことにする. It's easy, making it. To say that you are going to decide to do something, or that you will decide to do something, you just take a verb in its short present tense and add ことにする. And you can conjugate that suru into any way you want, but it means decide to, or if it's in the past tense, it means decided to, or something like that. We'll get into what things like the teiru form means later. So some examples are, not examples, this first sentence is going to sort of illustrate what the structure of koto ni suru does. So let's take a look at the sentence. Pankeki ni suru. So Genki does not teach this construction as far as I remember, but I've used it quite a bit in my lessons, and because it's very, very common and you should know it. And it basically means something something ni suru. So a noun ni suru means you've decided on that thing. So for example, pankeki ni suru means I decide on pancakes. If you're at a restaurant or something, it means I've decided to get pancakes. Or yeah, if you went to a restaurant and someone said, what did you eat? You could say, pancake ni shita. I decided on pancakes. Obviously, you could say eat if you wanted to, but it's very common actually to say ni suru, to say you decided on that thing. Now, koto ni suru, what it does, if you remember, koto turns everything that comes before it, or at least a part of what comes before it, into a noun. So it's exactly the same thing. Because everything before this koto, including the koto, is now a noun, and you've decided on that. So it's exactly the same as this structure. Pankeki ni suru. I decided to get pancakes. 毎日勉強することにしました. I decided that I will study every day. So I will study every day. 毎日勉強する is now a noun, or can be treated like a noun because we have koto after it. And then we just add ni suru, and you've got decided to. Next sentence is パンケーキを食べないことにした方がいいかも. So there's a nice complicated sentence for you.
パンケーキを食べないことにした方がいいかも. I don't use that much. This is, yes, too ambitious sentence. But yeah, ことにする basically means 決める or 決めた, right? Rather. Okay, what's this grammar challenging point is actually tense to me. So, pancake tense.
Okay. So maybe right now. No. Just now, I decide.
Yes.
I decide.
Yes.
ことにする.
Exactly. So even though you said suru, your action already done. So your deciding action done. That's the moment you say suru. That's
Yeah,
a
so
little
that's
bit.
why. So very less opportunity to use ことにする tense. So giving advice. So we are talking about the English. So I should improve my English skill, and then so Azumi-san give me give me some advice, and then so I understand, and then so I say, じゃあ毎日10分話すことにします.
Yeah, you
Like
use the present tense, although you already determined your action, right? But you still the decision made. Still, you say ことにします. Okay, this structure is something we have to understand. That's the reason Genki divided these two ことにする and ことにしている the section. So they needed to split. They make sure why that happened. You have to take care this tense. Okay, but what I like the Andy's explanation about it is this one. パンケーキにする. This is really common. You go to the cafe. You go to the restaurant. Then, hey, what would you eat, Yukiko?
パンケーキにする言います。
私はコーヒーにする. Yes, so yes, he interpreted as this sentence as okay, this person decided on this item. パンケーキにする. But how do you feel this Japanese sentence as you usually use in your everyday life? パンケーキにする. How do you interpret this sentence? Nothing?
So talking about the dinner.
Okay.
So 今日カレーにしようかな。
カレーにする.
So and so also like the picture. So like so that catalog. Catalog. So like book. And so shopping book, or so using the smartphone, and then so we're gonna buy some stuffs in Amazon.
Yeah.
And then これにする like yeah. So
これにしよう.
deciding.
Yeah.
これにしよう. So decide some item.
Okay, so in this grammar, how I usually explain this grammar is not different. Like I'm different from my strategy is different from Andy's. So Andy like started this. This is the like basic. パンケーキにする. Okay, when you decided on the particular things, you use this grammar にする. But where does this grammar comes from? This is にするになる grammar. So にするになる grammar. If you understand this grammar, then I think it shouldn't be just one like a big individual topic. Okay, what was it? So 私は晩ご飯をカレーにします. Then child would say, 今日の晩ご飯はカレーになったよ. So someone decided this particular topic as this. So for me, パンケーキにする the Japanese sentence is, to me, inside is like what I'm gonna eat gonna be pancake. So 私が食べるものはパンケーキにします. You know, this grammar is all omitted this important. What's the topic? 私が食べるものはパンケーキにします。私が頼むもの What I gonna order? 頼むものはコーヒーにします。Then all omitted because the context already fulfilled. So 私が食べるものはパンケーキにします。今日の晩ご飯はカレーにします。晩ご飯をカレーにします。So this structure 何々を何々にする。何々が何々になる。And so something or something else. Ni suru, right? So we are not gonna use this part, because it's too obvious. And you just say something else ni suru, ni naru. Yeah. Of course, if it is noun, we use pancake ni suru. If it is noun with verb, 食べることにする. If like the action of not doing, 食べないことにする. Everything follow in this formula. Something or something else にする. Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, so maybe I think so. なんていうのかな。あずみさんにも、あと、なんだっけ、あれ、なんだったっけ、あの人。アンディさんにも一理あると思います。
it's not like a right answer, or like it's more like how you grasp, and it is really good like teacher like offers like more ways. So like okay, how you see this, how you feel this, and if you can offer like multiple ways, students can easily grasp that, pick the one they like the most, and that's fine. Yeah, but Like a, you know, 何々にする、何々になる grammar is such a common grammar in everyday life. That's why ことにする it becomes individual because yeah, if the action then it means 決める although it's not even action, that's the Andy's point. Even if it's noun, パンケーキにする is one thing. Okay, I decided on pancake. パンケーキにする。
Yeah, so ni so like するとかなる is maybe so difficult for Japanese learner. I think so. For Japanese people, it's a very easy verb, but so in my case, so make it so make is a little bit so there are a lot of meaning. So make and so I don't so sometimes I don't understand it. So how should I use so like naru and suru is also same. So that's kind of verb, I think. So that's why so when you understand this this verb maybe it's gonna be more easier to understand what they are talking about. So image is very important.
Yeah, sounds like. Yeah. 私は毎日漢字を書くことにします。To me, 私は毎日漢字を書くことにします。And by the way, regarding tense, 私は毎日漢字を書くことにしました。Yes, if it is a right moment, exact this moment you decided, this is present tense, definitely present tense. 私は毎日漢字を書くことにします。Okay, I'm gonna do this the thing I do every day. Practice 漢字。私は毎日漢字を書くことにしました。You are like thinking about the past moment, that particular moment. And on that particular moment, I decided to practice 漢字。Yes. But then once it in the practice, 私は毎日漢字を
書くことにしています。That is like result of change?
Yes. 私は毎日漢字を書くことにしています。It's already in practice. It's already in practice.
Yeah, so decided and continuing practicing.
私は毎日漢字を書くことにします。We just discussed and you just decided. Okay, I'll make this thing. I'll make this a thing. 漢字を書くことにします。Or you even can use like okay, 私は英語を見ないことにします。私はもう英語を使わないことにします。You can also use negative sentence. This is like a verb modifying noun grammar. You describe こと a thing with verb 食べることにします。食べないことにします。Okay, so do you have anything to add?
Nothing.
Okay, I think we can finish actually. Oh, we're doing great.
Okay.